Hey, you're here with Everything Waterfalls, the ultimate waterfall garden for the Garden Owns ETC website. And here I want to show you, take time, we'll show you how we did this. We actually made a true waterfall deck where we implemented many different cool things actually. So this is the gazebo part of it. It's with the grotto on top. I'm not finished. There's some other things that I could do later on. And you can see where we came through, and we have the water cascading down or falling down about 15 feet down into a spa pond. And when I thought about it, when I put this together, things just kept coming up where I wanted to add more and more. Here's a see-through window, so we can look down, and from this perspective of up here, the water's right here, so I can stick my hand out. That's exactly what I wanted, is to be able to touch the water coming down in front of me into our spa pond below. And when you look here, I wanted to create a vertical waterfall garden with some of the plants that I had. So down below, all the way down there, is our Universal Cascade 004. And then we come up here, right where the log begins there, that's 002. As we come up, that is our small Cascade 014. Over here to the right of the gnome, or to the left, depending on if you're using the gnome as the object, is our Cascade 001. And the Cascades are one of my favorites because that's the one where you can really create and design many things. You can stack them, you can make a lot of cool things, and the size can be, I mean, this one here starts from 5 feet above the spa pond and works itself up to where it's 10 feet. And it's all decked out with different lighting underneath. We have a lot of different types of plants that have to unfortunately come in for the winter, but you get the idea of what you can do. So when you come through here, another thing that I had to come up with is I want to see my stuff at different levels. So when we come down here, this is just a simple little deck, 8 by 8. So now I can turn around and you can see, and this is neat, you got the cascades right in front of you. So then it makes it easier for me to create and put some plants in there. So now that I got the deck in, now I can change things around. And you can see this big, huge Cascade 004 right there, as it works up to the different levels. And then you can see the big, huge grotto way up there. And when you look down, as we come down the steps here, you can see the whole gamma here. We got the rock spa pond, and we could sit in there. There's a bench type of thing going all the way around. There's a rock cover for the skimmer. Over here, there in the corner, is the big accent rock 017, which is simply awesome. You can see all the detail of that rock. Right there is our new cooler. Over here is one of my favorite waterfalls with the troll on. That's the medium waterfall 015. So you can see all the different things that you can create. So I created the deck for the waterfall feature. So it's a rock spa pond with the Tahitian, with all the different aspects of the rock formation, built into a creative vertical style waterfall, going 15 feet up into the big huge grotto. Now with the water coming down, of course there's going to be some splashing. That's where I put a real cool beach. And by the way, when I dug this out, I used sand to backfill, so it fits. So the sand goes right in there and it fits it like a glove. And then I put our big huge rock bench here. So the person that I hired to do the lifeguard service, both of them, they never showed up. I don't know whatever happened to them, but that's where the lifeguard would sit. And then all the dirt that I used for this to take out, I built this real nice bird bath. This bird bath here, I sat on it for a while because the couple places that I wanted to put it just didn't get me going. I wanted to really make it shine. So as you can see here, you have another accent bubbling rock. That's accent rock bubbler 004. And then back behind there is accent rock 016. And actually that one was going to be used in my rock spa pond. But when I looked at it, I says, no, it's too much of a centerpiece focal point to use there. So I used it in combination with my Birdbath. And what I did is I put one of our artificial logs to go into the Birdbath, go across the bubbling rock up there. So when the birds are in there taking a bath, they can go up there on the log, and then because they like to sit and look around. So that's the whole meaning behind this whole thing. I built this all around to make one heck of a nice water garden, and really to share it with you guys so you can get some ideas on what to do with your rocks. And believe me, these are epic. This thing is cool. I had a couple of designer engineers come in, and they kind of gave me a couple of thoughts on it. And they says, God, you know, if it wasn't for these rocks, you wouldn't be able to do this with real rock. It would be, the cost would be unbelievable, just with the structure of the different, of holding up the grotto and the different aspects of these accent rocks. So virtually they said they probably couldn't do it for under $1 million, and I said probably at least, because I had when I worked for a landscaper, they had a waterfall in the home and flower show. It was only 10 feet high. A guy took it for $1 million, and then he paid him another $100 grand to put it into his property. And believe me, it was nothing like this. It was just a simple waterfall dropping 10 feet down into just a pond. Well, this one here, my friends, you can sit in with people, you can entertain. We got a cooler where you can put drinks in, and with all the different valving and electrical and stuff, we can do so many different things with this waterfall creation.